In the horizon, I am greeted by a sea of darkness and uncertainty. Death, war, bloodshed. It wasn't always like this. I've seen the memories. Humanity once stretched across the world like a golden thread, tying together cultures, magic, and people. The cataclysm changed everything. Demons rose from the earth, destroying everything we had built. Their evil scarred the sky and spread a shadow over our lands. And now, we are reduced to this, squabbling in our cramped cities, sending out our warriors to grind against the demon hordes, knowing that each of their sacrifices will be in vain unless this cycle continues. We've come too far to stop now. But we cannot continue as we've done. The people grow uneasy. Underneath the song of our eternal choir, whispers in the dark threaten everything. Something must change, or I fear humanity will fall once more.
Welcome to the first episode of Fermata. Let's get a good introduction of everyone's characters, starting with Matthew.
Hi, my name is Matthew Hogan. I am playing Ginorio Sindonia, or Nori for short. Nori is a pale augur, 22 years old, and smarter than I am in real life.
Hi, I'm Jenn Rylee. I will be playing Odette Andros. That's correct. She is a tall woman. She is very fit and looks very serious. Blonde, beautiful big blue eyes, and ready to fight. She is from the family of war and ready to go.
Hi, I'm Jack Lobley, and I am playing Zeil Tsakori. Zeil is a tall, broad, imposing figure. Typically wears a large bear pelt that is just about as dirty as he is, as it seems like with his matted hair and kind of gross growing out long black beard. He is not a clean person. Personality-wise, is often very cold, very indifferent, and is known to have quite the short temper.
Hi, I'm Ezra Bernheim, and I'm going to be playing Cassios Proskane. He's sort of like a taller, very fit individual, very well-kempt, like nice hair, and prioritizes his self-image a lot. He's very cocky, very self-assured, and very forward with a lot of the stuff that he does. He doesn't mess around.
Hi, I'm Charlie Laquidara, and I'll be playing Orion Ashwind. Ryan is 28 years old, medium height, a little bit above average, grayish hair with white streaks, amber eyes, a kind of wiry but lean build, wears padded leather armor with metal adornments, and is pretty much the happiest person you'll meet in this dark time.
So we're going to begin with Zeil Tsakori. Zeil, you have received a letter while working in a small village, telling you that the hierophant wishes to see you. And as you got on your horse and began riding back, you have finally seen the walls of the city of Kitos looming in the distance. Already, even this far away, as you are gazing across the farmlands, you begin to feel the resonance of the choir, the holy music that helps put demons to sleep and keep the city safe. And as you approach, you see that there are carts heading towards the city, carrying corpses. These are corpses of demons sent for study. For every every bit of information is needed to get an edge over the infestation and get humanity one step closer to their goal. What does Zeil do as he's traveling towards the city?
Definitely when the choir comes in, I think that relaxes him a little bit. He holds a lot of tension, but once he starts sort of hearing the subtle notes of it, he'll take a deep breath and sort of center himself. Definitely think he takes a decent amount of time watching the handling of these corpses. He's trying to determine who exactly is carting them away, if they just look like regular workers or...
It looks like soldiers. This is a familiar sight to you. It means that they are bringing these corpses to the auguries, the underground facilities where they research demons, perform experiments, and do other things in order to try to learn any information they can about the demon hordes.
Familiar with those. I think just walking along the way, getting closer to a demon body, I'm just gonna spit on the ground just near them. Keep riding and clear my head and try and get as much of that choir in my brain as I can.
As you get closer to the city walls, you see that there is some fallen rock and rubble a bit away from the opening of the gate. It seems that some kind of attack may have happened, and the wall protecting the city has been damaged. There are several seraph guards and other soldiers that are already carrying bits of rock and rubble and working on the rebuilding process already.
Can I trot over to one of the seraph guards?
Sure.
Move the horse over. I just want to kind of gesture to everything that's happening and be like, the hell happened here?
Still trying to figure that out, but this is a private investigation. Unless you have the hierophant's permission, we can't share anything with you.
Just show my mark.
Even so. They show a similar silver mark.
I'll look at him. I'll look at the rubble. I'll just nod. I'll go. Carry on then. I think I'll leave him to his business. Can't really mess with the hierophant's orders, and I have orders from the hierophant of my own that I need to get to. So,
as you get towards the city gate, you enter and you find that there are several commoners being gathered. They are outfitted with tools for building, for farming, bags of seed, grain, and other supplies for rebuilding. And you see that there's a seraph guard with them. Go ahead and roll a knowledge for the seraph guards.
first roll of the game.
First roll of the game.
That'd be a good one.
Okay. Oh, it's not good at all. It's not. I'm a bad seraph guard. Oh. It was 653. So it was that's a 14. Look at you knowing math. But yes, I don't think that beats my knowledge for seraph blades.
Indeed, it does not.
So I think in my lack of knowledge, I would assume that they're recruiting commoners to help rebuild the wall from whatever attack has happened.
You have no idea who this seraph guard is, and that seems like as good of a possibility as any, though it does seem strange that they're gathering them here rather than just taking them right outside, since it's only a short walk away.
Can I listen in if they're saying anything?
Absolutely. So I'm going to have you roll it'll just be a perception roll, I think.
Perception, that's against intelligence. Much better. We've got a 9 against 12, I believe.
Okay, so you beat it by 3. That's a pretty good amount. You hear the seraph guard gets referred to as Damianos, and it sounds like they are being outfitted to rebuild the village of Reska. You are familiar with that village.
How familiar?
It's where you were born.
Yep, that's what I figured. Oh, wow.
You are aware that several months ago it fell again, and it seems that now they deem it safe enough to send out more villagers to rebuild it and get it functioning again.
Yeah. I think at the drop of the word Reska, I will leave. And I do not want to be involved in that.
All right. The closer you get to the center of the city, the louder the music gets, and the more you feel yourself being recharged. Your mark is humming with the energy. This is the most secure and grounded you have felt in quite a while. However, you notice that a lot of the people around you are giving you a wide berth. Could be out of respect, or more likely it's because you smell.
Definitely out of respect.
How long has it been since your character has taken a bath?
When was the last time I was at the choir?
About a month.
About a month. Which is not too bad, but I feel like in those times people didn't bathe as much. I may be wrong.
You're wrong.
Okay. It's been roughly a month, and I have not changed clothes. I have not combed my hair. I have not done anything. So I'm probably aware that I have a stench, but I'm so used to it at this point that it doesn't matter to me. People want to clear away from me. That's fine. I didn't want to talk to them anyway.
As you get to the center of town, where the choral chamber is, a young boy, what looks to be a new recruit into the Seraph Guard, approaches and offers to stable the horse.
What's your name, kid?
My name's Truss, sir.
Truss. Well, Truss, I'm going to trust you to take care of this.
Was that a joke?
Yes. Can't you tell by my face?
Yeah. Would you also like me to show you towards the baths, sir?
It won't be necessary.
He looks very worried as you say that, but nods and takes your horse to the stables.
All right. Now that my horse is docked, I suppose it's time. I assume that this message was of some urgency.
Some. You're still about to be going to see the hierophant.
And how much time do I have?
It doesn't say that you were expected to show up by a particular time. It was just with the utmost urgency.
Okay. In that case, I would like to stop by the choir for I don't know, an hour if I can spare.
Okay.
If that's too much time, I can take. But I just want to be amongst it. It's been a while since I've been able to hear it live.
So while you head to the choir, we're going to move over to Orion.
Yes.
Orion, you are being escorted back to Kitos after giving the debriefing of the ordeal that you went through. You were given a chance to head back and recuperate. You were considered no longer fit for duty on the front lines until you were able to regain a sense of grounding.
Got it.
There are 3 soldiers riding with you. They are not part of the Nephilim Legion. They are simply career soldiers. But as you're riding and get closer to the town, you catch up to another caravan, an escort that is heading in the same direction. This one seems to be a bit more guarded than yours, and you can see that there are some Nephilim Legion in that accompaniment.
I'm going to immediately scan and see if there's anybody that I would know.
You do recognize a couple of the soldiers.
Okay.
Lower rank than you.
Lower rank. Okay. So his eyes are going to dart over. He's going to be scanning, looking for someone any comrades, anybody that he knows. You said it was like recent, like just got off the like on the way back after.
Yes.
Okay. He still visibly looks traumatized. Like there's this like blank expression in his face a little bit. And as he looks over, he goes to the soldiers in the caravan with him, and he says, "Is that all that's left?"
Oh, all that's left of what, sir?
The Nephilim Legion.
No, we're just an escort heading back to Kitos.
But you don't know?
So, in the events that happened in your backstory, it was only not only, it was a large platoon that was taken out, but that was by no means like the majority of the Nephilim.
Yeah. I mean, like my men.
Oh,
Sorry.
they are your men.
Is it like I want to ask them if there's like anybody from my platoon that I can speak to and like why I haven't seen them or anything. Just like overly agitated and concerned for. It probably seems like crazy ramblings to the soldiers.
It definitely seems like they're looking at you like you're a bit out of it.
Okay, so the no response, I like start to realize it a little bit, and he's gonna take a deep breath and gather himself a little bit, and just look at the soldiers and go, "So, you ship loonies like me often?" And just put on a little bit of a light smile.
So the Nephilim that you were talking to looks over at the three soldiers that are escorting you and says, "If you'd like, you're welcome to travel with us. We're heading back to Kitos."
I would love to. Sure, a jump caravan, I guess.
They are going to wave over to who they are escorting. He's surprisingly well kempt for coming from the front lines. Would you like to describe how you would look to this fellow?
Looking relaxed. Like, it's just like floating off like that was nothing. Just sort of like hitting a stride, like walking forward, making their way backwards, and just like looks over at like your group having conversations. Just goes, looking forward, continuing like walking on in the sort of if they were escorting, it was a group of people, or is it just?
It's a group of soldiers and Nephilim Legion who are escorting you back to Kitos. Because after revealing your newfound abilities, you have been summoned by the hierophant.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna notice that ability right away, right?
Nope.
No?
The one thing you do notice, however, is that he bears the mark of the Cambion Court, and it shows no signs of being anything more than human right now.
Oh, okay. That's gonna pique my curiosity immensely. I'm familiar enough with Cambion Court that I would,
Oh yeah, you fight alongside them frequently.
Yeah. So I'm gonna immediately just approach him and I'm gonna see the mark and I'm gonna say, "Good day, sir."
Well, it's an absolutely great day. I've been recognized for all of the prowess that I have been showing, of course.
Oh yes.
They're calling me back right now.
I know. Well, you know, with the Cambion Corps, your work is just as important as anybody's, right? Right in the front line, ready to give it all for the good of the people, right?
Right in the front line, taking down the worst of the worst and being the best at it.
Oh, well, you know, that's the part that's confusing me a little bit, because I thought that Cambion Corps used demon powers.
You're looking at the very one wielding some of those.
Well, how do you summon powers?
I mean, how do you breathe? It's as easy as that.
Just like Orion's just gonna scare off and be like, "That's a good point. Okay, fair. Guess we're just gonna have to wait to experience some combat then, huh?"
Oh, experiencing combat with me, it won't last long.
Oh, neither with me, I can assure you.
Can both of you please give me a perception check?
Sure.
100%.
Sizing each other up.
What would I use for my perception?
That's intelligent.
Do I have...
Is it specifically ability on the...
You win.
It would be an intelligence roll.
Okay, so just intelligence.
Unless you have any abilities that alter your perception.
I got a 9, and the roll is 11 minus?
Okay.
Would I have a... Well, I wouldn't have a reason to use the power. This is just like a generic, like... I have to activate it, so I don't think I would activate it right now, so I'm just going to take the 14 that I rolled, which is not good.
Ahead of you guys, much closer to the city, you all see another group heading there, bearing a banner displaying House Proskane. It seems that there are some representatives from a nearby city heading towards Kitos.
I'm going to look at him and just be like, what do you think about that?
Seeing that he doesn't really deign you with much of a response, his face, he just like loses a bit of the cocky smile and walks a little bit more stiffly as he's doing that. He's just like, that's fine.
I'm just immediately, what's wrong, friend? What's on your mind? Your spirits have fallen.
Well, I mean, I'm just thinking about how clearly I'm going to be given awards for how well I do on the front lines.
Yes,
and how
yes, of course. You're a
probably
hero.
there for important business as well. Yes.
Yes, of course. You'll be praised throughout the city of Kitos for your brilliant combat expertise and slaying of demons.
Is there a role for flattery you should be making?
I think I do. Yeah.
There's a flattery skill?
Well, it's like conversation. But...
Yeah.
We have ego scores, so your ego must be crazy.
Oh my god,
It's going
man.
to be against your DMCV.
But with you saying that, it sort of like distract them from that. It's like, yes, of course. I mean, who else is so prowess at killing the enemies of Kitos and the choir and the church and all of that? I mean, I dare say I'm the best soldier.
Did you just say prowess?
Yeah. Is prowess is a word.
Prowess is a word according to Cassius.
Cassius knows the most words. They're the best at words.
He's so good at words. He English better than anyone. Yeah, so I see. Okay, so I got the ego back up a little bit, and just very excited about it.
There's this immediate return to form. It's like, yeah, I am the best. Huh?
Yeah, of course. Like no other can compare. Tell me, what's your favorite way to slay demons?
I would have to say, gutting them mouth to stomach.
Ah.
Yeah, I mean it's the best way that I know how, and most efficient, really.
Fair. I like
dispatching of them.
batting.
The rest of your trip is uneventful until you guys reach the gates. Odette, you are serving at the church, working the tithes. When you see a bit of a silent commotion happening, as several of the congregation start to move away from one of the entrances. And then you see a very haggard, dirty-looking man.
Oh,
7.
what is that smell? Good gods.
You say that all I assume I'm the dirty man.
You are the dirty man, yes.
I will sort of begrudgingly. It's very clear I don't mean it like a sorry. And I will. We're in the church right now. I will ignore you completely, and I will find a pew, and I will just kind of sit to you, And I will just kind of sit and let myself kind of like melt into that uncomfortable wooden seat. And just let the resonance of the choir kind of like wash over me. Say like, take deep breaths. It looks like I'm actively like trying to calm myself. Like a guy who's trying meditation for the first time and he really doesn't get it. But like he's doing his best.
Odette kind of observes for a moment and realizes that what she said was a little uncalled for, especially because that smell walked in and sat down and was clearly just trying to do what they needed to do and listen to the music. She kind of just lets it be, because why bother somebody who obviously looks like they're going through something, regardless of how they smell? So she continues what she's doing.
Okay. After about 30 minutes, you see some members of the Hierophant's personal guard enter the choir chamber. And they approach the dirty man.
I look at them. Do I recognize these, or do I just recognize them as the guard?
You recognize them as the guard. And they don't make many personal connections.
Upon seeing them, I'll stand up. Is there a salute that we give, or no?
Yeah, it would be simple. Cross the mark over the heart.
I'll stand up. I'll give them one. I'm not standing up straight, but I will like give them one of those and be like, "Is it time?"
I think you should get a bath first.
I'd like to sit with the choir a bit longer. But if His Holiness would like that, then sure.
You see them guide him away, and a few moments later, you see your sister. She looks quite upset, like she really does not want to be here. And she walks straight towards you. Hello, Odette.
Hey, sis. What's up?
How's it going?
Hey, Auntie.
What brings you here on this lovely day?
I have come to deliver a message on behalf of Mother and Vana Proskane.
Odd.
She hands you a small card. It seems that there will be a welcoming banquet tonight, and it has been requested that you attend as a representative of the Anointed Assembly.
Me? Why not you?
Because I'm not a member of the Anointed Assembly.
Yeah.
I actually take the family's duties seriously.
Well, who is this welcome party for?
Her son is returning from the front lines.
That one?
Cassio.
I figured. Great. I would love to go. Thank you for visiting me.
Of course. I guess I'll see you there. She walks over and sits down to do her daily prayers.
How could she pray in a house of worship?
Choose another pew.
This pew kind of smells
There's a
weird.
church down there.
Janorios. Is that how it's pronounced?
Yeah. You can also call me Nori.
Nori.
Yeah.
That's going to be much easier. You are working in the research rooms, as you normally do, when several bodies are brought in for dissection and research.
Lovely. Welcome. What do we have?
It looks like we have a few red fiends,
Fiends. How many?
4.
Yes.
And looks like a corpse walker
Okay.
and a vulture demon.
Just one of each of those?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Right. The 3 guards start moving the bodies and setting them up for the kinds of experiments that you do.
Do they know what they're doing, or do I need to like micromanage and make sure they don't do any damage to the bodies?
The bodies are already damaged because they've been killed in bottle. Bottle?
Are they throwing them around?
I feel like Nori would be like, be careful, I don't want them destroyed any more than they already are. Something crazy.
No. Like, hey, someone's picking up on the cues of my character.
Yeah, you're mad scientist.
It's like cleaved in half, and they're like, don't damage it.
And then
I want
you
the
hear
cuts
that
to be clean.
you hear them talking amongst themselves, and it seems like they're like trying not to be heard.
I'm trying to hear them, yeah.
I had a feeling.
Yeah.
Make the 4th perception check of the night.
Be lower than all of ours. Make this one be the one that passed.
Gotta keep an
Oh, nope. Let's see. We've got 13. That looks like, 13. I'm 13 minus on intelligence.
It is enough to hear.
Smart cookies hear everything.
Because they're not really doing a great job of being quiet. It's just they're basically trying to avoid you more than they are trying to avoid being heard by you. You hear them talking about a Cambion that's been allowed to return to the city. And one of them remarks that it's strange, but it's probably because he's able to be human again. Although he doesn't think that really changes much about the corruption that they take on inside them.
I'm sorry, did you say you could be human again?
Yes. Ish.
I'm going to make a comment on how rare that is. Is that very rare? Has that ever been done before?
No.
This is incredible. Where did you see him? Did you see this Cambion?
No, I just heard about him. He apparently was an ex-noble.
Ex-noble. Went Cambion, turned back. Where is he? What have you heard?
We're just here to deliver bodies, sir.
So you've heard enough about this that you know this is happening, but you're just here to deliver bodies. That's great. Can you tell me anything else about this situation?
I think he's a member of House Proskane.
House Proskane. Thank you. Be careful with those bodies. And then I'm going to try to go to House Proskane.
Right to the house.
Bro, you're at work.
The hyper-focus is real.
Zilo.
Yeah. Smash cut to the bathhouse.
Fancy with Zelo, let's go.
Quick montage of you actually getting clean. And then...
There is a scene. Are there people there that clean clothes?
Yes.
I'm going to make a note to them, and I'm going to show them my bear pelt. I'm going to say, if you clean this, I will cut your fingers off.
Dirty ass bear pelt.
They leave it alone.
Great. They can clean the other stuff. But yeah. All right. Bath montage.
So glad to know that we're gonna have a ongoing stink the entire time.
And then you are brought up to meet with the hierophant.
Okay. I definitely look better now. I've combed my hair. I've probably trimmed my beard a little bit. I've rubbed the dirt off my body. I won't put the pelt back on if I'm gonna meet the hierophant. I'll maybe just kind of like hold it over my shoulder.
Luckily, the cloak itself is usually not directly in contact with your sweat. It's mostly just covered in the dirt and grime of travel.
Grime is one word.
Although it's...
What about the blood and viscera of battle?
That's what I was thinking.
The blood, viscera of travel.
And the mildew of rain. Yeah.
Sounds pretty stinky now that we're talking about it.
That's your protection blankie.
That's my blankie. I'm Linus. But I will. Being summoned to the hierophant. Do I suppose I have a moment of preparation before, or am I getting walked right in?
You are shown the stairway to head up. It is a very long walk because the hierophant's personal quarters are at the very top of the central tower.
Naturally. I'm just kind of...
There is no elevator.
I know. I know these stairs. I've probably walked these stairs several times before, and they don't get any easier, especially with age. So I'm just going to start my slow ascent and kind of on my way up and like practice my bow. So I probably have to bow for a little bit. My liege, your holiness. And I'll get to the top.
You step in and you see the hierophant, essentially the Pope of the city, the religious leader, decked out in gold and black armor, with all his visible skin covered in a mix of white and black markings. He has long brown hair kept in very intricate braids, and you see that he is standing next to a window overlooking the city.
Your Holiness, hope I'm not interrupting.
Zeil, I've been awaiting you.
Heard. Sorry for the delay, but everyone kept insisting that I bathe.
Make sure to thank them for me.
So, I assume that witty banter is not the reason you called me here today.
No, not entirely. This city, and others like it, are the last bastions of humanity. The one thing standing between us and annihilation. Every soul who swears their life to the cause does so with the knowledge that they may never find rest, and that they are giving their service to delay what once was thought to be inevitable. And yet here we are, 300 years after the cataclysm, still standing, still fighting. Tell me, Zeil, do you think humanity will ever reclaim the world that once was?
He's going to take a second to think about that. I think so, but unfortunately, I don't think I'll live to see it. Maybe several generations from now, we'll get back to the way things were. But there's a lot of work to be done. And there's also a lot preventing our work from getting done. So until we're able to snuff that out, it seems we've, at least from my opinion, plateaued.
I wish that you could share my optimism.
I do too.
You've seen the worst of what could be out there. Or at least, the worst of what one could personally experience. These demons are an abomination to nature, to our reality.
That would be an understatement.
And you, firsthand, have experienced what it's like to have your own reality shattered. I'm well aware of your situation. That is why I called you here. I have no doubt that you saw the damage done to the city on your way in.
It was difficult to miss.
Indeed. I worry that something is brewing within these walls.
Here.
And I worry that it may be related to that which you've experienced. I shudder to think of any other explanation.
If what happened to me happens to a city of this scale, there is no telling how far this place will fall. This cannot happen under all circumstances. I'm sure that much you already know.
This matter is being investigated.
It's always
But
being investigated.
I believe that your experience makes you well suited to leading something a bit more focused. If there is that kind of magic at play, whether at the hands of a demon or a warlock working for one, you have the knowledge and understanding necessary to find it. So I would like you to put together your own team. Do you see that scroll there?
Yeah.
Open it. These are a list of individuals within the walls who I believe would be of use to you. Particularly due to the fact that they have alibis for the situation that has occurred, and because they have unique skills and positions that will help you get the information you need. Whether that investigation leads you in or out of the walls, you will have the authority to do so. And should you wish to include anyone else in your team, I do trust your judgment. Please don't prove me wrong.
Hierophant, Your Holiness, apologies. I find I typically work best alone. Wouldn't having such a larger group lead on to the fact that this investigation is happening?
And that is why I trust that you will do so with care. Eventually, I believe that you will need their assistance if that kind of magic is at play.
Your wish is my command, my liege.
Remember, one man alone is not an army. Humanity has survived this long only by working together. And conveniently, I believe they're all going to be at the same location tonight. And I've procured an invitation for you.
And where would this be?
House Proskane. They're about to have a banquet. So, you two have made it into the city of Kitos. And you are greeted by your mother and her guards. And you are also greeted by them, since you are traveling into the city with them.
So, am I familiar on who he is? No, but am I familiar about who his mother is?
Yes, this is the matriarch of House Proskane. Proskane is the house that handles religious needs.
Gotcha. So, I'm gonna look at Cassius and say, "What do you know about that house, Proskane? They seem so mysterious, don't they?"
Oh yes, very mysterious. Yes. I wouldn't happen to know a whole lot of them other than
Hello, my
being
son.
one of them.
I'm sorry, what?
Hello,
Son?
mother.
What? This isn't a joke?
He puts on like a very like sort of forced smile.
Welcome back to Kitos. I was worried I would never get to see you again.
Oh yes, that was certainly a worry of mine as well.
And you?
Hello,
I've
Your
heard
Excellency.
stories of you based on the flame markings of your mark. You are the Phoenix, are you not?
That's what they've been calling me, yes.
Well, excellent. You should come to tonight's banquet.
Oh.
It is a welcoming home banquet for my dear son Cassio.
You can't say no to her.
No, you cannot.
I would be honored to if you would allow someone of my ranking in a home of yours. Thank you so much. Yes, this is
Lovely.
excellent.
Good. Make sure to wear proper dress uniform.
Yes, of course.
Come, Cassio. We must make preparations.
Of course. And just sort of like a bit reluctantly just going with her.
You are led back to the family's estate. It is one of the central towers.
I'm just gonna look to the sky and be like, that was not the weirdest thing that's happened recently. It's only gonna get weirder, isn't it? Oh, okay. Just take a deep breath and... Alright, guess I'm going to a banquet.
Your escorts kind of give you a sympathetic nod and then ride off, leaving you alone in the city. You can hear the music reverberating throughout now, and you know that here is the safest place you can be in regards to demons.
I definitely let out a big sigh. I take a minute to kind of process everything that happened. Why am I back here again? How am I back here again? Why are none of my comrades back again? And I let it sink in just for a little bit, and then just, all right, well, I guess I gotta get clothes, gotta impress the Preskin family, and just start heading out. Do I reside here in Kitos, or
You are able to make use of Nephilim barracks.
Okay,
That includes clothing, provisions,
perfect.
and that sort. You don't normally stay in the city simply because once you accept the divine mark, you're kind of expected to be fighting for the rest of your life, unless the duties of your mark have you in the city.
Gotcha.
Which is normally only for the Seraph Guard, the Anointed Assembly, and the Pale Augurs.
Okay. So he came out from fighting, and then he returned, but he has no showing signs of a demon. So Orion is still perplexed on whether or not he was able to fight without powers, or he's able to suppress them. It's just like kind of lost in thought as he heads to the barracks to get dressed, and kind of excited about his new kind of awesome Cambion Corps friend. Or at least that's what Orion thinks anyway.
When you get to the barracks, you see that most of the people that are here are either new recruits or they are older, battle-worn members who are no longer considered to be expendable on the field. Usually meaning that they have reached an age where their body could become a liability, or their experience is best suited to raising new soldiers.
I'm going to look at the new soldiers, and I'm going to approach and introduce myself to them. So you must be the new recruits. Orion Ashwin is the name. If you need any help with learning how to stitch together some wounds, perhaps looking for some blessings in life before you go out for the big fight, I'm your guy.
They kind of give you weak smiles. They look like they're still gathering their bearings. Probably marked recently.
Gotcha. Who's the most uncomfortable one?
There's a young boy, maybe about 17 years old.
Okay.
He's got some very thin, long, blonde hair and a very small green eyes. He introduced himself as Erasmus.
Erasmus. Okay. Were you planning on or hoping that you would join the Nephilim Legion?
I just thought that this was the best way do good, and I got chosen.
Well, my friend, you're absolutely right. There's not much left in this world, so this is the best way to do it. And all we can do now is just do the best that we can and do our jobs, and hopefully we'll live to see tomorrow. And if not, well, at least someone will have stories or some body parts, right? And I just like slap him on the back really hard.
He just kind of nods along before heading off to the training area.
Okay. Yeah. And he walks away, and I'm like, maybe that could go a little bit better next time. Oh man, I haven't been around normal people too long. Oof. And I'm gonna immediately just go up and start looking for some clothing to wear for the event tonight.
Okay. You were able to find it pretty easily.
Cool.
Right. Can the rest of you please roll a d6?
Oh.
Ooh. 6. Hope high numbers are good. 4.
2.
Okay.
Do you all get different numbers?
Yeah.
God damn. All right.
What's the probability on that? It's pretty good.
Yeah, that was pretty.
1 in 6. Huh?
It worked quite well.
Yeah.
You're going to be going first.
Oh!
It is approaching nightfall, and music is still going as steadily as ever.
Good.
As you approach the house of Proskane.
Do I know the main entrance?
Yes.
Do I know the customs upon entering the House of Proskane?
It's the same as other houses. You stop in front of the steward and give your reason for being there, and you're either admitted or turned away.
Hello. Good to meet you. I am here to see the Ambient.
I'm here for your son.
The steward kind of raises an eyebrow.
There's one here, correct?
Indeed, there is.
Yes. May I introduce myself?
What is your name?
Yunorio Syndonia. You can call me Nori. And reaches out a friendly handshake. Greeting.
He takes it.
You have a good handshake.
So I've been told. He starts looking over a list. It seems that I don't have an invitation for you for the banquet, sir.
Oh, there's a banquet tonight.
Yes.
Oh, I don't think I heard about a banquet. Who all is in attendance?
He starts listing off several names.
Yes.
Okay. And you recognize them as high-ranking members of the Anointed Assembly,
Okay.
as well as the High Seraph, the Hierophant himself, and members of each of the 7 houses.
Each of the 7 houses. Oh, well, I'd love to show you something. And he shows his black mark and says, I am also marked, and I'd like to come in and represent the Pale Augurs.
Let me see here. Well, it seems that there were no Pale Augurs listed as invitees, which means that, as is your right,
It is, yes.
you may demand. What do they call that?
Admission?
Parlay.
Trivia. One second.
An
It
audience?
is called the right of due consideration.
The right of due consideration. Yes.
Very well. Go on in.
Love being able to make demands. Okay. And I walk in and say thank you. Great handshake. And I start looking for the banquet hall. And listen for context. Maybe things are already happening, or people are mingling. What's happening?
So far, you are one of the first to make it to the banquet.
Oh.
It seems that a lot of the decorations and everything is still being set up. And very few people are there so far.
I'm going to pop my head back out and say, of the people invited,
Oh god, he's back.
is a member of the Cambion Corps already here?
Yes.
Awesome. What's their name and where should I look for them?
That would be the young Master Cassio.
Young Master Cassio.
Well, I shouldn't be saying that. He's no longer a member of the house. Cassio Proscane is the representative of the Camping Corps.
Excellent. I pop my head back into the building and I say, I'd like to see who's in charge.
Oh my.
He kind of ducks his head in and just says, "No, you won't."
I would like to see the son of who's in charge.
I mean, I mean,
Devil's in the details.
I've come for you, son.
details are in the devil.
You may wait in the banquet hall, and when the activities begin, I'm sure you will find him. As the festivities are in his honor.
Oh! Okay, guest of honor. That makes sense. He sounds remarkable. By the way, you have a great handshake. And I go to the banquet hall.
Okay. Next was the 3. That was you, Odette. How early do you want to head to the banquet?
So Odette dresses. She gets there like early, probably a little bit after this young man though. She dresses herself in a very nice, beautiful blue tinted toga with some decorative armor around the waist. It is a what is that called? Like a one sleeve, half up, half down. I don't know.
I know what you're talking.
Like it's like a sash but a top. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she
Toga.
has she has her hair up with like braids going around, and she gets there. She wasn't going to go, and then she decided to go specifically because she felt that celebrating somebody who did the same thing she did made her feel more comfortable. She felt comforted by that situation, and she also felt that she should jab at her sister for showing up because she did not like that encounter earlier. And she wants to talk to her.
Okay. When you get to the front door, you are greeted by the steward, who nods in reverence. Anointed sister.
Nice to see you.
And you would be Odette?
Odette. Yes.
You are on the list. You may go in.
Thank you.
As you go in, you see that the place is starting to fill up a little bit, but because the food isn't out yet, as is customary, most of the people haven't shown up yet.
Okay.
And it's usually about 2 to 3 hours after the event opens up when food starts coming out, and that tends to be when people show up in mass.
Okay. What do I see around me? Like, there's some people that I know, I'm assuming.
You see members of all of the houses are already starting to show their faces. And it seems they are mingling, but everything kind of has this sanitary edge to it,
Okay.
where they're just kind of talking surface level and biding their time, doing the pleasantries, and showing face.
Okay. Is my family there yet, or have they not arrived?
Yes, your mother and sister are there.
Okay.
Your father is currently not in attendance.
Got you. Okay.
Would you like to approach him?
I feel like Odette is a little too nervous at the beginning of the party. Rather that she's going to observe them slightly from afar to basically gain that courage to go up to them.
Okay. You had the 4, right?
Yep.
All right. You have been brought back to your old room, which you notice has not been refurnished yet. Your mother does not seem to have fully accepted the fact that you are no longer a part of the house. Since you have taken the mark, all of your duties and status as a member of the nobility have been revoked. And they're showing, your mother is kind of going around the room, kind of pointing out the things of your past and bringing up old memories. as if she is still mourning the loss of you existing as a part of the family.
Cassius is just got. It's not like being dismissive, but just like yes, I of course I remember that. Yes, yeah.
I'm sure I'm being a bit too close to hovering. Feel free to get dressed. Please do your best to represent us well. Represent the Candidate Corps well.
Yes, as I'm no longer representing our family.
Indeed. But as is befitting of your status, please represent the Candidate Corps as well as you can.
Of course, I would have no other.
She leaves.
Closing the door behind her and then just sitting down. Whew. This is not the return home I was really prepared for. I suppose I may as well get dressed in my finest. This isn't exactly garb for a banquet. He's got the armor.
He literally has a chest piece and no clothing underneath.
It's a crop top under the chest.
Starts getting his
Like got like
shirts and
crop
cutting
top
the bottom
armor.
off and making it.
Just showing off the abs.
There we go. That's more like it. Yeah, just like trying to find the best fitting clothes. It's just like going into the closet. Is it still just the stuff that was left there from when he was...
No.
Oh,
So
this
some of it
is
is not-
this is no longer going to work.
Yeah. After the months of training within the Candidate Corps, your physique is a little bit different, and so not all of the clothes fit as well as they would have before.
I mean, I guess if I tear this part here, then I may be able... No, that really isn't going to look very befitting.
You do find that a loose toga is probably the easiest choice to go with, which still shows status and rank.
So absolutely, just grabbing that, making sure that Cassius is presentable and all of that, like looking in the mirror. This is going to be an ordeal. And I guess they are, since they're ready, they don't really want to linger around in that room all that long. They're going to go out and try and get to the banquet hall early, I guess.
Okay. As you are approaching, you can see that some of the food is beginning to get brought out, and the sound in the banquet hall is starting to get louder and louder. People are starting to show up to celebrate the return.
They just noticed. He's gonna like take the apple out of like roast pig that they've got, grab that, and continue walking down. Just sort of like holding that like two fingers at his side, like occasionally taking like munches of that, like this is not.
Around this time, you manage to find your way back to House Press Game.
Is it like as he's eating the apple?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. So Orion shows up. He is in a scarlet toga. Definitely cinching all the right corners. But
Objectively hot.
yeah, objectively, like PTSD hotness to like, that blank stare. But it's just like overwhelmed, but
How
like
hot?
just perfect, like from the neck down, perfect, flawless muscle, nice crimson scarlet outfit, and then you look up at his face, and like the immense amount of people here after his recent experience is just like, oh, I don't think they would do really well on the front lines. What would happen if something happened here? And he's just gonna start mulling in thought. But then he's gonna see Cassius eating the apple, and he's gonna snap back out. He's gonna be like, "Ah, friend, and walk over to you.
Oh, is that what we are now? Yes.
Yes,
Oh.
we had an adventure together. We traveled from the front lines. Yes.
Yes. Yes. But I certainly didn't forget what happened earlier today. Yes.
Yes.
My
memory is objectively not as great as yours. I sometimes don't remember this what I did in the same day.
Well,
but I'm glad that you don't have that problem.
I never had that problem. I'm very good at remembering faces and names and everything entailing those, such as your name.
Oh yes. I know. Like, you know everybody, right? Of course you would know that my name is Orion Ashwind. And you would.
Yes, right.
Right.
I mean, you said it so often and with such, gusto.
Oh well, thank you. But the gusto is really belongs to you.
I mean, it's yes.
Being one of the first to. I just wanted to say hi and see how the party was going. This is your party, right?
Well, yes, this is all for me. I wouldn't want to brag, but I'm quite significant.
I would say so. You're one of the I think you're like the only Cambion Corps that's come back to the city. That's pretty amazing in itself.
Well, I mean, of course they would allow me back, given, just my skills.
I'm just eating. I'm just eating this up. Orion's just like, someone's taking the praise and not hitting me with trauma. Let's go.
Back in his head, this guy is recognizing everything. He's got his finger on the pulse. Yeah, I'm fucking awesome.
As you guys are having this conversation, you finally spot him. Because you can see the black and red mark.
I approach.
Oh boy. I approach.
Oh, you're approaching me.
I approach. That's a 7.
That
would
rolled
be a
for
success.
a long time.
I did roll for a long time.
So I approach and I try to make eye contact and go in for a handshake.
Just immediately coming up. Do I just see? What do you look like again?
Oh, I'm dressed in
Nerd.
all black. I am in work gear, so like my top resembles a heavy smock, and I have some thick glasses that I'm wearing. They help me see, and a mop of hair on top. Not too dissimilar from my hair in real life, but after a day of work, you know how it gets worse.
Yeah. So Cassius just sees a slightly disheveled doctor surgeon looking person coming towards them and sticking out their head like just no words.
I come in and say, I think we have something in common, and I go and reach in for a handshake and show off my black mark.
I'm going to immediately cut in and shake your hand and be like, "Oh, you have a mark as well. Nice to meet you. I'm Orion.
Great to meet you.
How's your day going?"
Excellent. What
Are
is
they are they with you, or do I just have
No,
an air
we're
about
not.
me
I'm still
tonight
shaking your hand, by the way.
So-
Never met him.
Cassio would recognize the black mark, as you have dealt with many people like this on the front lines. They are usually closely associated with the Cambion Corps because they have the ability to guide the souls of the dead to the afterlife, whereas otherwise, the dead will continue lingering in whatever area they died because they don't naturally pass through. And this has been something known to be different ever since the cataclysm.
What's the name for the group again?
The Pale Horrors.
You're one of the Pale Augurs. I've met a lot of you on the battlefield.
And it's
Do you-
excellent to meet you.
have you
I
seen
take
me?
my hand.
Okay, so we are meeting for the first time. Yeah, it's good to... I'm not liking the eye contact with this right now.
When our hands meet. When our
I'm...
hands meet, I am going to use whatever magic I can to assess his demonic state. Because there is that.
Go ahead and roll your power skill.
Oh boy.
I believe that is ego-based or intelligence.
So I believe this would be detect a large class of things, unusual group. And it says it only costs endurance. Is that right?
Oh, do you mind passing it to me real quick? So
I'd be happy to. It is the last one. Is that what I would be using?
That's right. Okay.
So one of the things about the Pale Augurs is when they use their powers, it slowly drains their magical force, and things change. So sometimes it always works, and things just start to deteriorate. Tell us how that goes.
So, the magic of the Pale Augurs stems from their ability to separate their mind from their body, which creates a void where their soul should be. So the more they use their powers, the more they get separated from their humanity. And the more they will become emotionless and robotic in how they act. Luckily, because they are in the city right now, they are able to replenish their connection to their soul without much issue. If they were to be outside of the city, however, they cannot replenish, and will eventually reach a point where their mind and soul separate entirely, leaving them an empty husk.
It's nice to meet you, and as I'm shaking your hand, I am going to...
Do you often glow with arcane energy when you meet people?
Am I glowing, or am I... I'm not glowing at all. Can he tell that I'm doing this?
No.
Okay.
This is secret. Okay. Just like shaking for just a little bit too long. It's just like I'm going to. That's enough of a greeting for you.
I think it will be enough. Yes.
You like
can
long
sense,
handshakes too.
Several different traces of demonic energy inside.
Several different.
Yes.
I can detect it that his mark is working normally.
Yes.
Okay. And of the several different, am I able to sense mutations that exist within him that may not be visible?
You are able to ascertain that it's most likely one of those abilities is what allows him to remain looking human.
Oh. Okay.
Is it just an air about me tonight, or is there just sort of a thing happening where all of the weirder people are coming towards me? No offense to you.
Is there an error about
None taken.
Lands on your shoulder.
It might be the apps.
As someone approaches and wraps their arm around you. Well, my dear nephew, that just tends to be what happens whenever you reach a level of fame and notoriety.
Well, I would surely know a lot about that, Uncle.
A pleasure to meet you.
A pleasure. And I go in for a handshake.
He shakes it. Lysander Proske.
Lysander. Ginorios. Sindonia. It's great to meet you.
Nah, I haven't heard of you.
Have you made any contributions to the scientific works of the Pale Augurs?
No, my family's mostly focused on the church. So most of our contributions will be more readily accepted and understood by anyone to the city.
Well, I don't deny we are often misunderstood, but trust me, we do a lot of work to help make sure your church is safe and sound.
Of course.
We appreciate what you do.
Now, who is your friend here?
Oh, well, he seems to have taken a liking to complimenting me, and I'm not one to take a liking to not being complimented. So, this is,
Yes, hi. Cassius knows my name, I'm sure, but just in case, just so you can hear it pronounced correctly, Orion Ashwind, Nephilim Legion. Wow, I can't believe I'm here, shaking hands with nobility and those of extreme fighting capabilities. This is, wow, just such an honor.
Remember, nobility is not about fame, it's about duty.
Yes, duty.
No need to be in. Except of him, of course.
I'm of substantial standing.
As this is happening, I believe that you would finally meander your way.
Yeah. I went back to the choir for a little bit. I needed to recharge. So I think I might be a little late.
Yeah.
All things considered. But I will give my name to the person out front. I am Zeil Sakori, here on orders of the Hierophant.
Of course. Going in.
Great. I will walk by. Does anyone try and take my coat?
They offered you?
I don't let them. Just no. And I will continue walking in. I do have like regular clothes and kind of like padded armor underneath. But it is overshrouded by the large bear cloak. But my hair is combed and I'm not dirty underneath it. So I'm somewhat presentable. All right, I've got my cheat sheet out and I'm just kind of scanning. Does this so did this scroll that he gave me, did it include physical descriptions of them, or am I just like, do you know this guy?
It does include what their marks are by describing a member of the Anointed Assembly, a member of the Cambion Corps, and a member of the Nephilim Legion.
Gotcha. All right. I guess I'm gonna start working down the list. Can I try to perceive who I see? There's someone I would, if I can find him first. Zeil would like to start with Orion.
The first thing that you see is all of the attention being given to someone with a black and red mark. And of course, they are the only one with a black and red mark in the room. And probably within the city.
Okay. I will make my way over to this individual who seems to be getting all of the attention. And with sort of absolutely zero social awareness of the conversation that is happening, I'm just gonna go, Cassio. I would know how to pronounce this name. It's Proskane. Cassio Proskane.
I'm the one. Yes.
Yeah. You see Zeil just staring at you, kind of like a little slack-jawed, just sizing you up. May we talk?
Yes, but first I have a question. Do they always dress like this in house?
That's a member of the Seraph Guard.
Oh, well, my apologies indeed, although, it's certainly an outfit.
Can we talk privately? And I just kind of shoot a look at the rest of you.
I'm glossed over because I'm starstruck. I'm like the what is it called? I'm sorry.
The Seraph Blades?
Seraph Blades. I'm like, the Seraph Blades are here too?
I'm thinking of, as this is all going on, our eyes don't really meet. I am thinking back on all of my knowledge about demonic shape-shifting or deception. And if the Pale Augurs have discovered any way to reverse that in order to reveal demons in battle.
Currently, there is nothing that you are aware of. However, your ability to sense demonic energy can often be used to suss out demons that are masquerading.
Right.
And you can trust that you would be safe within the bounds of the city, because even if a demon were to be shapeshifted into the form of a human, they would still be affected by the song.
Right. Yeah.
Well, I don't see why what you would like to discuss can't be discussed in front of the good people here.
Sensitive information.
Sensitive information on what?
Information from His Holiness himself. I trust I don't have to say much more.
Cassius, that's a really big deal.
Oh yes, I mean, of course, His Holiness himself would want to speak with me of who I am. Well,
indeed,
I guess we should speak in private then. Lead me off.
Is there an area that's sort of more secluded?
Yeah.
Are there chairs? Or seating?
Yeah, you can find a place for chairs.
I'd like to find one. I just want to walk over one, and I'll motion and see them go. Sit.
I think I'm fine standing, thank you.
I think it's better if you sit.
Are they still visible to us, or did they walk away? Cool. I'm gonna
I like to
activate
have the
my
option
infrared
to-
perception
Okay.
because I want to. I
Walk
want to just keep an eye on
Away
them.
from you at a certain point. I think that's prudent, but you have a message to give me, don't you? I don't see why it has to wait for me to sit.
1 second, guys.
Yeah.
Can you remind me
Yes.
what dice you have to roll for that infrared perception to be activated?
Will they want
Because I do believe that
I'm gonna
is-
have a bleeding dice. Yeah. It's gonna be 1d6 bleeding.
Okay.
Don't do it. I feel you doing it. Don't do it. 2. Come on, baby. 4. Okay, that's better than I might have thought. Okay,
Game
4.
Okay. So you currently have 1 rank ability.
Okay.
Uh,
Remind
so
me again how that works.
That means that immediately afterwards, you roll to see if that bleeding stops.
Okay.
And that's a d6.
You want me to do that right now?
Yep. If
And
you
for
roll a
ev-
1, it stops it.
All right.
It does not.
Okay.
You take 3 stun.
Okay.
Oh, whoa!
Yeah, this is how it goes, guys. This is my character.
Already.
Oh boy.
3 stun.
Yep.
Should we go back to our thing? I very clearly have like a scroll out sort of in front of me and says, said you were cocky. Guess it wasn't wrong.
I'm sure it has other things on there.
It does. A couple things that raise some questions. First one, you left your place as a noble to enter into the Cambion Corps. I can only assume.
You assume correctly.
You gave up a life of comfort and status and fancy banquets like this one. Why?
Are you just going to continue flattering me with the questions, or are we going to get to the important things?
No,
I gave it up because I felt a call.
you felt a calling. Should be any more specific about this calling? What you
That's
feel
my
is-
own personal calling. I don't think I need to give you details on that per se.
All right. Suppose it's not my place.
Unless the church dictates how people should feel about getting marked.
One more question. It also says that you have the unique ability of altering your appearance.
Guilty.
Would you be willing to demonstrate?
Well, who do you want me to look like?
And we're going to give a pause right there.
Guys, the tension is crazy.
Oh.
And so we return to the 2 of you having your standoff because one of you refuses to sit.
The ability to change your appearance. Can I have a demonstration?
Well, I guess if you insist. They stretch themselves out a little bit, and as they stretch a bit before slowly morphing, their skin changing to be rougher. They grow just a little bit taller, a bit more like toned and all of that as they slowly change into sort of like a rugged fighter sort of figure.
I can see those with my infrared perception, right?
You see
You're doing this
that
for
signature
banquets. Yeah.
change a little bit, but that's about it.
Okay, so like nothing too crazy.
You can assume any form like this?
Well, I can only assume a couple.
Interesting.
I have it all at my disposal. One of my many talents.
Good to know. How would you like a job?
Are you offering me to become a priest? I don't think I'm really
No.
that interested in that line of work.
No.
Well, what's the job?
I would rather not discuss any more details about it until I have your acceptance, but it would take place within the city and city adjacent, bringing the fight to the demons, as I'm sure you're on our side.
It is what I do best. I mean, you came to the right person if that's what you want to do.
That is. Listen. I was given a list of names of people that His Holiness thought would be a good choice for this mission. I'm abiding by his word. If he says you have the skills, I believe him. But I don't trust you.
Well, somebody whose hallowed name certainly does.
Are you in, or are you out?
Well, if His Holiness is asking me to, I guess I have no other option to accept your offer and all of the praise involved with me being so good at dealing with demons. His Holiness certainly knows how to pick them.
That I would say so. Alright, that's all I need from you right now. I have a few more people to talk to, and I'll find you.
Then I'll get back to interacting with people who are a little cleanlier. And is going to walk back to the party that we took an aside from.
Is he still shapeshifting?
They're going to walk back as they walk away. It's just freaking like, oh, wrong one. Give me a second, everybody. Anyways, as I was talking, who are you?
Alright, I guess it's time to find the next one. Would I have recognized Orion? I was right next to him. But I was more focused on.
You'd recognize that the man sitting next to him had the red mark of the Nephilim Legion. Notably, there are two forms of red mark. One is the Nephilim Legion, and the other are those who are marked for nobility. The way you can tell the difference is because those with the mark of nobility, in addition to the standard mark, also have the insignia of the house they are bound to.
And I would assume that the one that I saw is not nobility.
Correct.
In that case, I'll probably walk back with you. Very awkwardly.
Why are you following me? You already got what you wanted.
I'm ignoring you. In the same unaware, socially way, Orion Ashwind.
I think he's talking about you. How do you know my name? Says with a slight smile, like, oh my gosh, he knows me.
Someone remember.
You come with me.
He's a seraph lady and wants me to go with him.
Hello?
Absolutely, Senpai.
Yes. Where are we going? Should I get my armor? Should I get my weapons?
It's fine, we're just talking.
Oh, talking. Okay, cool.
I'm gonna bring him over to the same spot, to the chairs, and I'm gonna look at him and go, sit.
It's like as quick as humanly possible without looking too ridiculous.
I will not have
You witness the exchange that happened with both of them. Can you give me a... what knowledges do you have?
My knowledges include... Where would the knowledge section be? See...
Should be under skills. Maybe KS.
Okay, yep, KS. Augurs, demons, nobility, religion, the old world, and undead.
I'm going to allow the auger knowledge to also extend to this.
Yeah.
So can you give me a check real quick?
Sure thing. It's 11 minus. What do we got, guys? We got, pretty good. That looks like 7.
You are familiar with the fact that Seraph Guards are often given positions to gather allies for particular jobs. They usually act as lone agents unless they are given command of a small group, usually for a very specific purpose, whether that is investigating or clearing out a ruin of the old world, or seeking out a very dangerous enemy or particular demon that is causing issues. And what is happening right now looks like a Seraph Blade recruitment.
I see that.
And it seems that they started with the Ambient. We're interested.
Recognizing that there is an opportunity to spend possibly a lot of time studying an incredibly fascinating individual, I am going to stay nearby. I'm going to try to ingratiate myself with one.
Cassios.
Cassius. Okay, I thought it was Cassius.
Is it Cassio or Cassios? Cassios.
Cassios.
Multiple Casio.
Cassios.
Plural. The plural of Cassio.
Lots of pianos. Yeah.
I'm going to approach Cassius and say, "So, how much trouble are you in?"
Well, none at all. I'm simply being recommended for various things for my duties, as I should be.
Your duties. Now, do you feel confident in your ability to understand this world for all that it is and all that it has to offer?
Do you only ask intense questions?
Around this time is when you start to notice that finally Cassios is mostly alone. The only person with him is a member of the Pale Augurs. And considering that he's also a noble who rejected their status in exchange for a mark, this would be your opportunity to speak.
I get to the point because I always seek understanding, and I'm very good at achieving it.
Yes, you do seem to be seeking a lot of understanding right now. It's, I'll be honest, you're a bit unsettling in that regard. Most people, a bit of small talk before they go right for the jugular.
I'm sorry. I have a bit of a weakness socially, but comes with a lot of strength in intellect.
Glaring weakness, it seems. I guess I'm confident in my ability to... What was it you said again?
Let me help you. Let me help you with your goings-on, if you will. I would love to assist you in all of your work, because I believe I can help you understand a lot of things that may be mysterious to you now.
You hear this as you approach.
Oh, I'm listening.
I know I'm famed, but I'm not looking for squires at the moment, I don't think.
I, being observant and understanding the situation, see you are taking Hello!
Hello. Cassios. So nice to see you again. I see you're still taking compliments and poking and prodding at other people.
Ah, yes. Great seeing you again as well, I assume. You being?
You don't remember?
Okay. No, this is the person he doesn't remember. I'm Odette, by the way. It's very nice to meet you.
I know who you are.
Oh, well, I assume since you're at this party.
Yes, Genorios, Sindonia. You can call me Nori.
Genorios.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Cassios,
Yes.
would you like to repeat my name? Since it's been so long.
What was the name that you said again?
It's Odette, you moron.
Odette.
This is why you need.
I can't remember everybody. You have to give me a little bit of patience. I was on the front line for so long. Oh, the agonies of the front line have made me so horrible with names such as...
For instance...
Odette. Odette.
It's for reference, he was on the front lines for about 3 months.
How did we meet? Is that your choice? Like, do you know how we met?
You met several times.
Oh yeah. Was it like at like parties? Was it at like?
Mostly events like this, or whenever your families had to work together for various reasons.
How long were you on the front lines, Cassius?
Oh, it was ages, it feels like, truly.
So when I saw you 4 months ago, you don't remember any of that?
It all just got washed away, really. That's,
when
it's
our mother
truly a
shook
tragedy.
hands and hugged and...
My mother shakes hands with a lot of people. You have to be a little bit more specific when you talk about people my mother shakes hands with.
His ego is as bright as ever. Isn't that right?
I should say so.
So what's your business here at this party? It's quite obvious that you are not a noble. No offense, but I can...
Well, I'm here to represent the Pale Augurs. I see that there is a bit of an event that's involving the entire community of Kitos. So I've come to make sure that we are keeping up. And I couldn't help but be fascinated by Cassius.
Fascinating?
As
are you
everyone
joking?
else.
I'm not.
Well, I'm sure you can't help not being able to see what's obvious in front of you. Being as dazzling as I am, why wouldn't I be the center of attention?
Your toga fits on properly and you're unimpressive.
My toga fits exactly as well as I need it to, and I find myself to be the talk of this entire banquet, mind you. What banquets do you have tonight?
Actually, because I'm at yours. Per invitation. A
Oh,
special
that's so
invitation,
unfortunate.
Mike.
None for your own?
You know what's so funny about this? I also gave up my mark, but I don't need a bunch of gallianting people prancing around chanting my name to feel impressed and, I don't know, solidified with myself.
Oh, I don't need it. It just helps.
I know it does. He's actually very fragile.
I think he's excellent, but I also agree that little help. He's doing good. And I'm here to offer that.
Aren't I
anytime.
convincing? Maybe I should grab others. Yeah? I wanted to say congratulations for doing exactly what I did. I was going to be just a bit more understanding and a bit more genuine, but I guess we're just gonna clash here. Yeah?
I can't help if I did it better.
That was not a very good comeback.
We're going to put a pause to that. So we're going to move back to Zeil with Orion.
I have asked you to sit. I myself am not sitting. I am standing.
I'm just like sitting, like looking up, at you, like knees are bouncing, like completely forgot about the trauma of the past month. Like it's talking.
Ashwind.
He said we're listening.
You're a Nephilim legionnaire, right?
Yes. I was actually trained to be a seraph blade by growing up. Just didn't happen to work out that way.
Squirehood can be rough. But it says here that you are a talented warrior, that you're very hardy, and that you're very reliable. Is this true?
Well, I definitely don't give up. Hardy, I barely consider it myself. I think more so just lucky. I've seen so much out there.
Which brings me to the next point. You've been temporarily discharged from the front lines, haven't you?
Yes.
At this point, I will sit down. You saw some things out there.
You notice that Orion's eyes start flickering, like a reddish yellow, at the mention of it, and his like stare kind of goes blank. It's like, mind if we don't talk about that right now?
Details aren't important. But I share your grief. Things can happen out there that change you forever. In situations like this, I find a solid distraction is always the best course of action. Seeing that you are taken away from your current duties, I'd like to offer you another job.
I can help the Seraph Blade, absolutely.
Not necessarily the Seraph Blade. Think higher.
Higher?
This mission, these orders, come directly from His Holiness himself.
His mouth just opens a little bit and it's just like, this is surreal.
And you are one of several on a handpicked list by him of individuals with notable ability. So, I'd like to ask you to join me. Okay. Well, I suppose there's not much convincing to be done. More details are to come. Enjoy the festivities. I've got some more work to do. But
thank you.
Glad I can count on you.
I'm here for you. I will always, as long as you need me, until my dying breath. Is there anybody else that you're looking for?
One more. Woman by the name of Odette. You seen him?
Do I know Odette?
Nope. They're around here somewhere. I'd like to go look for Odette.
So as you guys leave, you see a bit of a tense exchange happening between Cassios as well as Genorios and Odette.
I think I would recognize Odette as at this point.
It's a bit of a coincidence, but yeah.
Yeah. But I will enter the conversation. Just first going to you and being like, I leave you alone for 5 minutes, and there's already an argument going on.
You left me alone at my own party. How could you? Well, I'm obviously enraptured in my conversation with a very sharp-tongued woman right here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll
name's
get back
Odette.
to... Yes, I do know your name, and remember it now, of course. It's been said multiple times.
Odette Andros.
I start poking Zilo on as soon as she says her
What?
Odette.
Yeah, I figured.
Oh, sorry.
I'm clocking all of this.
You're picking up on the cues.
Yeah.
Something's going on here.
See the breath. Andros.
Yeah.
Can we speak?
And who might you be?
Zeil Sakori, Seraph Blade.
Anything to get away from this one. After you.
I'd agree. And I'll take her to my little corner.
As they
I'm so
walk
hurt.
away. As they walk away, I
Oh,
look.
no, don't leave.
It's okay, I'm back.
I look at you. What is your character's name?
Orion.
Orion. I look at Orion and I say, "So, how much trouble are you in?" Then we can cut back to them.
Smash cut. Back in the chairs. Sit.
She kind of just makes herself comfy in these tacky chairs.
Yeah. Like someone I previously spoke to, you left nobility in exchange for your mark. Am I correct?
Mm-hmm.
May I ask why?
Well, that's a loaded question to ask someone you've never spoken to before.
Wait a minute. Oh my god. You're the guy who...
I'm sorry I said that about you earlier when you were in church.
Oh, that was you.
Yes, it was. I'm sorry. It was a misjudgment. You were clearly there trying to mind your own business, and I was insulting you.
Yes.
And I apologize.
Apologies are not necessary. I promise you didn't hurt my feelings.
All right. Well, I left because I didn't belong, I guess. I just didn't want to do it anymore.
Good a reason as any. So where do you belong, Miss Andros?
Well, she kind of remarked, I have a white mark, so I'm anointed as something. Just slitting that in my brain.
Right arm, right forearm.
This one. She's like, oh, sorry.
Whoops.
Happens all the time.
You're going first.
I always wanted to help people, so I luckily got a white mark.
And it says here that you have you have a fervent. Sorry, sorry about the handwriting.
Not your handwriting.
I'm apologizing for whoever wrote it, whoever that may
The
be.
hierophant.
The hierophant. The hierophant had a shitty handwriting.
Terrible.
They have a scribe for a reason.
They were pulled from the front line because their right hand got mangled.
Would it be inaccurate to say that you have a desire to accept risk? Of course, if it can lead to something good.
Yes.
Good. In that case, I'd like to offer you a job.
A job.
A job.
I mean, I work at the church. I don't know exactly what that entails for me. Not that useful.
It would be a bit more high profile than what you currently do. We are conducting some investigations within the city. You are part of a list of notable individuals that the hierophant himself has declared, well, noteworthy. You made this list. If I'm being entirely honest, I don't quite understand why. But
Ow.
I am not one to judge what the holiness puts out there. So, I'll offer again. Will you accept?
Yeah. Who else is in this group, may I ask? If you recruited anybody.
Myself, unfortunately, the Ambient Corps member, as well as a Orion Ashwind of the Nephilim Legion, and of course myself. So it seems like it'll be the four of us, unless the Hierophant has a second scroll for me. Of course, it did leave it at my discretion to add extra members, but I'm not entirely sure if that will be necessary.
Suggestion.
Sure.
There was this small guy. I think his name was Jenn Rylee. The guy with the red hair and the big glasses. He was all over Cassios. And I feel like Cassios might be a little unstable
I would
for the
agree.
group. And he said he could help him.
Can we cut back to us really quick?
Yeah.
Yep.
Cassius, I love how stable you are.
You know, I'm kind of renowned for how stable I really am.
So, well, on the battlefield, I'm sure you keep composure like no one else.
Oh, I am the most composed person out there. I'm practically as cool as a cucumber.
Would you mind fetching me this individual?
It would be my honor. She gets up. Can I see this little dude running around? Can I see him?
How little are we talking?
Like,
What?
yeah, how
How tall is
yeah,
Ray?
how tall are you?
He's taller than I am. This is a
How
fancy
tall?
outfit.
So right. That
Dark or not, this
that
fantasy
doesn't
involves
answer
me
our
being
question.
tall.
That doesn't answer our question, though. How tall is Nori?
5'11".
5'11" is tall. Okay.
Yeah.
Still short, you cut.
So she's a, yeah.
Too short for Tinder.
I look around and I see like the little red hair bouncing, and I'm like, ah. I go over. Excuse me.
Yeah. Hi. Hello.
Generos?
You can call me Nori.
No, I want to call you by your real name.
I prefer Nori.
You prefer it?
I do.
Nori. Seraph Blade,
Yes.
gentlemen. He'd like to speak with you. If that's okay.
Excellent.
Oh, okay. You look very excited for this. I'll lead the way. I lead this.
It just leads me back. I'm like, Thank you, Miss Andros. You can leave us.
So, how much trouble are you in?
I'm just gonna sit.
He sits.
Good. What's your name, boy?
Genorios Sundonia. You can call me Nori.
Suppose we'll call you Nori then. Nori, as it seems that you may have gathered, I am collecting individuals for a certain mission. I was given a
This is
list
doing
of
too
names.
much for Nori.
I was given a list of names of extraordinary individuals, and your name is not on this list.
I elude many.
Please tell me why a member of the Pale Augurs, more specifically yourself, would be helpful for this endeavor.
I know more about demons than any soldier. I know how they work. I know how they think, and I know their limitations. And I want to know.
You know how they die?
I know how they die.
Seems useful to me. Before I let you go back to the others, there is a... Oh.
Check your Discord really quick.
Ooh, me? Spicy. The DM passed you a note. A second one? Two?
Still typing it. Oh. Oh, yeah, I knew that. I remember.
I had to double check.
Yeah, I know things. Your knowledge of demons, I'm sure, will come in handy on multiple circumstances. But there's one specific one that I'd like you to use at my discretion. Another member of this party just so happens to be the guest of honor tonight, Cassios Proskane.
I've heard of him.
Yeah,
A chill somewhere else in front of Cassius' spine.
You understand demons, their inner workings. May I be so bold as to assume that you also understand cambions and their workings.
I would love to understand some. But yes, there is a lot in common with them and demons. And with their mark and mine, there's considerable overlap. What I see in Cassios, I have not seen before. And, I believe that knowledge would not only be useful in circumstances in the future, but what knowledge I have to offer may be useful if there are any surprises with this unknown factor.
And that is exactly what I'm getting at. The majority of our job will be investigation within and around the city. However, I'd like to assign a special task to you.
Huh?
And that is, I'm sure you're already enthusiastic about it, to keep an eye on this Cassios.
I'll keep two eyes on Cassios.
If anything of note happens, report it to me privately. I do not trust a demon or anyone who partakes in their abilities. So, I'll need you to be perceptive and honest with me. Can you do that?
I can.
Good. Well then, Nori, if you'll accept, welcome to the team.
Excellent. And he goes in for a handshake.
I'm just gonna stare at it.
Nori gives a wink, and then follows custom.
I was a
Go
movable
on back.
object in unstoppable force.
Great. Now that I have done my job, I would like very much to leave this event and go back to the choir. Or is there more to be done?
So as you start to leave,
packed up. I got my notes. I got my party members. I'm
You
like,
hear trumpets.
How much trouble are you in?
so loud. I can't hear the choir.
Specifically, trumpets announcing the presence of His Holiness.
Oh, you ain't going nowhere.
The banquet goes silent, and the nobles all take their places, giving walking space for the hierophant to enter the room. I would like to address the unique and unusual situation that has occurred before us. Cassius, would you please step forward?
Just back straight, making sure that they're presentable, just like, yes, Your Holiness.
You are a unique specimen among Cambions, and I hope you understand the weight that carries.
Of course.
While
I
it
carry a
is-
heavy burden.
While it is unknown what your particular abilities may bode for us, I do believe that this is an opportunity for a step forward for humanity. Don't let us down.
These abilities are in no better hands than my own.
That remains to be seen.
They give
Please.
sort of a bow.
Everyone, enjoy the festivities. For what is the purpose of defending and fighting, if not to enjoy moments like these? For those that have had a chance to relax and take a break from the violence and the carnage that awaits us in the darkest corners of this world, enjoy tonight. You do not know how long it may last. And with
Orion
that,
goes off into one of his PTSD stares.
he turns around and leaves.
His Holiness is as bright as ever.
Just under my breath, how long it'll last. How long will it last?
The silence lasts for a while after he leaves. There's kind of an uncomfortable awkwardness that spreads throughout the crowd. But slowly, talking starts to start up again, and a few people make jokes here and there, and the mood starts to become more jovial. But it doesn't reach the same careless air of joy and relaxation that it had before. What would you guys like to do?
Nori is going to tense up a little bit and make a comment to whoever's nearby about how he has to go home and feed his cat.
I'm still staring, and I'm just like, who knows if we'll live and see tomorrow?
Do I have more info to give these hooligans, or have I done my job for the day, or is there do I need to get them all together and say something?
You see more information appearing on the note. And it is a list of names of members of the Seraph Guard, members of the Pale Augurs, members of the Anointed Assembly, who have disappeared in the past 3 days after the events of the destruction on the wall.
Do I recognize any of these names?
You recognize one of the names of the Pale Augurs.
And what would that name be?
That name is Anthea.
Anthea.
The Grey. You knew her as a researcher who tried to get you involved in an experiment.
That experiment?
That experiment.
Okay.
And a list of information that has been either stolen or destroyed within the records of the auguries.
Okay. I think with this new information, I'd like to gather the four idiots back together. So if you're trying to leave, I'm gonna clock that, and I'm just gonna grab you by the scruff collar, and just be like, "Hold on, we got more to do."
How much? I do need to feed my cat.
Shouldn't be long. Come on.
Okay.
All right. I'm just start dragging them back.
Odette, you see your mother is watching you all as you shuffle off into the same room that you talked in earlier.
Yeah. I'll give you all sort of signals across the room of like, "Come on, we're going back."
Oh no, the banquet. But it had such a great mood after His Holiness inspired us all.
Shut up.
It's gonna take me a little bit, but then I'm gonna like snap out of it and long.
So we get back to our little spot, and I'll look at all of you and I'll motion to the chairs and I'll go, "Sit."
Literally, as the upset started,
Odette leans against the edge of the chair.
Just looking at you.
Refuses to sit in front of him.
Well, if she's not sitting, obviously Cassios is not going to be sitting.
guys, if the boss said sit, sit.
Please
said he
let's
was the boss?
Please let's not waste
He hired
time.
us.
A bit more menacing this time. I will look at you like staring daggers. Sit.
If it's necessary, just sort of like lounges in the chair.
Well, now that
But
we're all
are you going to hold us up for so long?
Sit properly and maybe I'll listen to you.
You don't
Up
have to
straight.
listen to me, you have to
Stand
listen
up
to them.
well, now that we're all relaxed and getting along great.
Today begins our mission. Here, I will flash the scroll. I have a list of names of individuals who have gone missing in the past 3 days. I'm sure most of you have heard of the demon attacks or have seen the remnants of that outside our city walls. These individuals are our first clues. There are a couple names here that I recognize, and being, well, all of your positions, there might be some that you recognize. And I'm gonna hand it to you first, Orion.
Okay.
As mark down any name that you recognize, if you know them, even if you've heard of them, if you know anything about them, it's a good place to start. And then I just want to let everyone look at the list and see if they can find a name that means something to them, or several.
Immediately start scanning. What do I find?
No one that you know.
I'm going to hold it for a couple more seconds and do not disappoint. And I'm looking and I'm looking.
If you don't know anyone, it's okay.
I don't. I thought I would. You know, there's Nephilim Legion here, but most of my friends are dead here, and just I pass it to you.
I'm gonna look at you and then I'm gonna hand it to Odette.
Would I, with the assembly?
Yes. You recognize a priest named Meleager. Meleager.
Leaguer, do you need you?
This is not funny. He disappeared.
He was an ex-soldier who got marked and became a member of the Anointed Assembly. He always seemed like he was yearning for the front lines. And he had gone there several times, and every time he had come back, he was just anxious to go back and do his part. The last time you saw him was 3 days ago. He had just returned from his time on the front lines.
And did he disappear going back to the front lines, or just disappeared?
He wasn't set to go back for another 2 weeks.
I see. Priest Meleager. Don't make a joke.
I'm trying.
I know you are.
Really hard.
Odette looks up and is like, yeah. One of the priests on here, Priest Meleager, ex-soldier, loved fighting on the front lines, but he wasn't supposed to go back for another 2 weeks.
You also recognize his bonded seraph guard.
What's the name?
Daphne.
And his seraph blade. Daphne?
Would I know Daphne? Figure I don't know too many other Seraph Blades. How we're all lone wolves and really cool.
It's kind of difficult to know all of them simply because you know who trained you, you know who you train, and occasionally you'll work with another one.
Mm-hmm. Alright, if that's all, pass the list to Norit.
You recognize a number of the Pale Augurs. I'm not going to give you every single name. What you notice in particular is that all of them were involved in a recent project.
Ah.
Researching a type of demon known as a Dominator.
Hmm.
I don't like how simple that name
Dominator Squad.
Not
A
to
type
say
of
that.
demon that is very rarely encountered and almost always on the front lines. With the ability to take control of animals, humans, and other demons.
Ah, Dominator. Okay, that's why.
Am I aware of their work and the progress that their project was going? How it was going?
You remember that they had recently acquired the body of the Dominator.
Do I know where to find the body of the Dominator that they were researching? Okay. I will impart this information.
Impart all of it?
Go
Just
ahead
that
and give me a augur roll.
Augur roll.
Ooh, it's a
Roll.
You blow up.
Four.
Instant death.
Not only do I know the first place we should investigate, but I know how to get there without anyone noticing.
Sounds promising.
So what you gain from that is some additional information that they were looking into, which is essentially an idea that there are certain sorts of demons that are related to each other in some way. And they were looking into a particular group of demons that all share traits of spider-like physiques with mental-based abilities. Those particular demons are very rarely encountered, and normally only in the Lithair region.
Lithair. That is a place of interest.
So you share all this information about the Dominators and the other Pale Augurs?
I tell you what you ask about. I
asked about the people.
You asked about the people?
Yeah.
I can tell you that they all had a common project, and that in their work as Pale Augurs, they were investigating a particular type of demon, and I can take you to their project site, and we can look for clues there based on what they might be discovering. Perhaps if it may have caused any disappearances, or if there is any useful information about how to locate them now. We can check that out.
Seems like a good place to start. This name, I'm gonna point to Antia the Grey.
Do I
You know this
Antia?
one?
Yes.
How well? Do I roll for that?
We talked about a project that was stolen from under you, right?
We did. I know India.
That bitch! No, I knew it. Your opinion on them?
Well, I think they did some fascinating work, kind of on the shoulders of giants, perhaps. She's talented, but a bit exclusionary.
Gotcha. If you don't like them, I'm not gonna get mad at you.
I wish no harm to them, and I intend to help make sure they return unscathed.
Wish I could say the same. And I'll finally begrudgingly pass the list to you.
Finally, I wasn't getting younger. Do I recognize any on it?
No.
It's useless.
That's two useless things around here.
Oh, don't belittle yourself like that.
I immediately get self-conscious and I'm like, I didn't know anything. I'm just listening.
All right. Well, anyone have things to wrap up at this place, or shall we get going?
I still have a cat to feed.
We can make a pit stop.
Okay.
Cassius, this is your party.
Oh, yes. Oh, it is such a tragedy that I'll have to leave the banquet celebrating me so early. It was kind of dying anyways. I think that I'm good with, a quick exit out of it. I feel like it's a little bit befitting of how it is right now.
As you guys are making your way back towards the banquet, you spot a member of the Nephilim Legion.
Do I know them?
Along with several other soldiers. It seems that they are going between different nobles and trying to petition them about something.
My
Recognize-
eyes are still active for an hour,
Okay.
right? Would I be able to eavesdrop on it a little bit?
I don't see how your eyes would help with that.
Yeah, I don't think so, but it gave me a plus of 6 to perception, so I thought I'd try.
You recognize him as Leon the Red.
Leon the Red. Okay.
It is easy to tell because his entire body is almost completely covered with the growth of his mark.
Ah.
And he seems to be focusing a lot on Vana Proskane as well as Avanthia Andros.
Their moms. I'm gonna turn to Cassius and just be like, hey, so there's a Nephilim Legion talking to both your parents. We don't really normally talk to nobility unless we have to, so something might be up, I think. You wanna go see what's up?
Well, it's not exactly like my mother to rub elbows with, well, I should really be polite, but there's not really a polite way to say what she does. And he's going to walk towards her.
You notice that as you are approaching, Leon seems to tense up and shifts the conversation to something else. Would you like to roll a perception check to catch the tail end of what he's talking about?
Would I ever? I don't.
You would never.
Well, help it anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, you could pull him away. But other than that, it does not seem like he is willing to talk about whatever it was in front of outsiders.
I'm gonna wait for him to step away from the two misses and then talk to him to Nephilim after.
Okay. Would any of you like to do anything?
I'm kind of just waiting for everyone to wrap up their personal shit so I can get out of here.
I want to address that personal shit by feeding my cat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you give them a location to meet back up?
Yeah, let's say, should we meet at your house because you're going to feed your cat?
I'd be like, you don't have to.
I'll tell them.
Actually, have
But Nori, we
Right.
we could feed the cat with you. It'd be fun, and then you don't have to worry about the cat going hungry.
My cat's shy.
You know what?
We're all friendly.
I'd say when you're finished with your business, let's meet at the Eternal Choir because that gives me an excuse to go there.
That sounds great. I'll meet you there.
Ah, yes, the choir. Relaxing sounds.
Go ahead and
Very
roll
relaxing.
knowledge and ability.
3. Ooh. So I know nothing about the fact that I am a noble inherently, but I just know nothing about nobles.
That mark just removed it all.
Yeah.
You might have.
Oh,
What is your value? Because it might be 13.
Is it knowledge skill?
Yep.
Yeah. For,
Okay, I think it's the page. Oh, I'm wrong actually.
it looks like you're 11. So now how does it?
No, I lost it by 2. I just know nothing about myself.
All right. And could you two also give me a?
Oh boy.
Do either of you have knowledge and ability?
I might.
You should.
Probably should.
I'm a nerd for this kind of stuff. No.
Religion?
Combat.
No, maybe.
This feels like there's another. Yep.
I got teamwork. That's about it.
So it'd be KS something.
Yeah, I don't have any kind of nobility. Like maybe a religion. Oh, did you say religion?
Yep.
It was. I had it hidden there.
I-
Okay.
Yes. 10, and I needed 11.
You know that the houses of Andros and Proskane are the houses of war and devotion, respectively. So someone seeking out some kind of favor from both of them likely means that whatever they're asking for is related to both of those aspects.
Gotcha. Okay.
Are you going to approach or talk to anyone?
Sure. I suppose my sister? If she's still there. If not, maybe the mom.
You see her sitting and eating at the banquet. She looks agitated.
Agitated? Okay. I'll start walking up to her.
Okay. She's so focused on her food that she doesn't notice you.
She kind of awkwardly, like, sits down in the really tacky chair. My beloved sister.
Oh, what are you doing here?
I was invited. Per you.
I meant here as in right next to me.
Saying hello. Seeing how you're doing. Seeing why you seem so upset with your fish and fruit.
Hello. I am simply waiting for the event to be over.
You seem like you're not enjoying it.
You see her glance over at your mother speaking with Beyond the Red. I am enjoying it just fine, thank you.
I'm going to assume that Mother is pulling a ruse and not letting you be involved with any of the plans again.
Wow, perceptive.
I'm just stating a fact. Sorry, didn't mean to hurt your feelings, if I did. Listen, I just wanted to talk. I don't know what's going on at all. I don't know why you're acting this way towards me. I don't know what happened. I just... Talk to me, maybe?
You walked out on us.
I didn't walk out on anybody. I mean, I walked out of my position, but I didn't walk out on you.
You took the mark. You're no longer a part of the family.
Justin, as a DM, why are you crying? So good. Sorry, it took me out of it because I was like, wait, is that actually real? I didn't abandon you. I'm still your sister.
She chose you as the heir. And the first thing you do is get a mark.
Because that's not what I wanted. Okay?
Yeah, it was what I wanted.
I know, which is why I wanted to give it to you. I don't know what's going... Why are you so upset with me?
Because she chose you. And if she chose you, it was for a reason.
She didn't tell me what the reason was.
Well, she doesn't tell us a lot of things, does she?
Listen, I'm sorry that I got a mark and I left. But I've been thinking about this for a while and I didn't want that. I thought you were going to be chosen and I thought that we were going to be a pair and that you would get to do what makes you happy and I would get to stay back and train and do what makes me happy.
Well, I hope your new position helps you find the happiness you were looking for.
I might be going away for a while. I got appointed a job. And it sounds a little dangerous. I don't think he was being completely transparent about how dangerous it may be because he's quite stoic, but I just want to say that I love you and...
Is that the guy with the dirty hair?
Yeah. I just wanted to say hi, I guess.
Yeah. Good luck.
You're gonna be great. And you look beautiful in that dress. She gets up and kind of looks around, nods at her mother. I don't know how she feels about it, even though she was staring me down very cryptically earlier.
Your mother nods back, while still speaking directly to Leon the Red.
Can I try to walk past and like do a perception or perception roll, a little rolly roll? Let's see.
Sure.
We're gonna do the other three. We're not. That doesn't count. That doesn't count.
It only counts as
Anyway. It was like, it does count.
You're amazing at perception.
I am. What is my perception? Is that based on
So you're trying to walk close, right?
Oh, I beat it by 2.
Ah.
Really well trained.
Nice.
Good thing I looked at my character sheet because I was pretty sure I lost.
You hear them talking about a discovery that was made of what appears to be a permanent portal. Similar to what the Callers use to bring forth more demons in the midst of a fight, but stable and active even without a demon manipulating it. Hi, thank you for watching the very first episode of Fermata. I hope you had as much fun watching it as we had making it, because as much work and time and effort actually went into making this, it's been an amazing experience. I've gotten to watch these characters and this world come to life day by day, and I couldn't be more proud of the actors and the artists and all of the crew who go into making these episodes. We plan to continue making Fermata content and exploring more aspects of this world with these characters. So please hit subscribe, check out our other episodes, and keep following along.